Hi everyone. This is my first YouTube, and I'm going to talk about my first YouTube live, and I'm going to talk about cheap land, expensive land. So, this is something that I've really, one of my life's missions or points that I've learned is how there's cheap land in the world and then there's expensive land. So I'm originally from Pakistan. That's my ethnicity, but I was born in the England, and basically I've had the privilege of traveling around the world, and I've been in the tech field. So I started my first software business in 99, but it was my second software business in 2003 that I discovered outsourcing, right? So basically, someone in England was going to cost me £2,000 a month, which is about $2,500 a month, and someone in Pakistan was going to cost me like $400. So there was quite a big difference. So what it is as you can see, I'm in Pakistan right now, in a city called Islamabad, but there is no, there's no, uh, what you can see is that uh, that I just basically have it's the same as any other place, whether you're in Michigan, New York, London. They have a green park just like this, but the property will be worth a lot more. And so the people that want to work for you will need to get paid a lot more because their rent is a lot more, or if they try to buy a property, it'll be worth a lot more. Now, what we can think about is cheap land, expensive land. Yes? And so this is this is what I've learned. And so, like, for my own company, Artec, what we have is, I was based in London, but now I'm just shifting, or thinking of shifting, to two places. San Francisco, which is one of the most expensive lands in the world, because that's where all the billionaires are, and that's where all the companies go. If you want to go get inspired, you go to Silicon Valley, which is, Cisco, Google, Meta, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Nvidia, Tesla. All the great software companies are in Silicon Valley. And then second is here, Pakistan. Pakistan is, if you look at it, Pakistan has one of the worst brands in the world. So the land is a lot cheaper, right? Because people from all over the world are not immigrating here, apart from maybe Afghanistan, and even that is like really trimmed down. So, I have that benefit and my competitive advantage, and I always encourage you guys to come to what makes you unique and what gives you your competitive advantage in the world. For me, my competitive advantage is I happen to be born in or from a poor country, so I understand the dynamics. If you, as a foreigner, try to come into do business in Pakistan, you might struggle, right? There's customs, like, I mean, right now it's Ramadan, so you got to understand all the local 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 customs and culture, and then so I understand all that, right? Because even as a kid, I grew up in Europe, but I used to visit in the summers, and I have a lot of family and connections, and my dad was a bureaucrat. So I have that understanding that someone from the West that was looking to set up a business here wouldn't get. At the same time, I also understand the US because I've been studying it. I watch all the Californian, excuse me, I should have drank some water. And I'm going on my morning walk. I do about a 2-hour walk every morning. And I do my social media posts during that walk. But I needed some water. Um, so, so you can do this as well, right? So think about your cheap land. It could be Philippines. It has advantages. Pakistan is cheaper than all of them because the brand is damaged. You have the same brilliant people everywhere around the world, but the brand of a country can bring the wealth of a nation down. So you gotta understand all that. Okay? So just think rich land, expensive land.